Parada, the Golden Coast, home to the Rally Catalunya. Sebastian Loeb arrived here on day one as the recognised king of the tarmac. But Marcus Gronholm believed he had the hard way to take his crown.
Good car, really good. Nice to drive. I hope I can keep the same feeling during the rally now. Good.
And it appeared his confidence was not misplaced. Gronholm won 3 of the first 4 stages on the opening day. But on stage 5, Gronholm's challenge fell apart.
120 ja oikein hidas leikkaa.
What was wrong? I have no turbo, nothing. Engine is not overheating, but it's not going anywhere, so we have to go to check.
Over the final 2 stages, Gronholm lost around 3 minutes to Loeb, who is now the rally leader. Stage 5 was a disaster for Ford. Mikko Hirvonen had been fighting for a podium position until his car started to malfunction.
Hidas menee. 6. Lyhyt vase eri pidä. 5.
And the problem had a familiar ring to it.
Some turbo failure, we think. We just don't have any power in the car.
The same problem within a kilometre of each other on the same stage. Time for an inquest in the Ford camp.
Basically what has happened, the valve that controls the boost pressure from the turbocharger, we had a double failure basically on that, and it's something that has not changed on the car since the very first car that we ran. We have made some changes to the engine, but this particular part has remained the same, and really now it's trying to find out why it's actually happened.
With the 2 Fords out of the frame, Daniel Sordo now finds himself clear in second place, while another Spaniard, the man from just up the road in Vic, Xavi Pons, was promoted to 3rd. This could be a weekend to remember for these 2. And with Loeb leading, that means it's a Citroën 1-2-3. Team boss Mark van Dalen's message at this morning's team meeting will surely be more of the same, please. So this is the state of play going into the second day. Loeb leads Sordo by over 27 seconds. Pons is another 34 seconds back in 3rd. Petter Solberg holds 4th. And there's Gronholm down in 10th, 2.5 minutes off the lead. Hirvonen down in 14th, over 5 minutes behind Loeb. And this is where thousands of fans will be heading today. The town of Salou hosts the rally. The 6 stages take place in the hills to the west. Alex Bengay already in stage 7. The Frenchman was used by the Skoda team on tarmac rallies last year. 6th place in Corsica, his best finish. He has a chance to top that here in a privately entered Peugeot 307. But it hasn't been an incident-free stage for him.
It was quite okay, but I think we have one puncture on the front left, so I have to change the tires.
Petter Solberg at the start of stage 7. He starts the day in 4th, but he's not been able to match the pace of the front runners.
Keep in of a crest. The 6 left, plus sharp long, 30. Keep left to crest, 36 right opens 100. 5 right plus sharp long, opens.
And he cannot match the pace of Alex Bengay on this stage. He loses 4th place to the French driver.
Opens sharp long, 60.
We're with Xavi Pons now on one of the most visually stunning stretches of this rally. Pons lost out on a podium position in Spain last year when he was overtaken by Mikko Hirvonen on the final stage. He has a great chance to make amends for that this year.
Uno lenta, izquierda 1 lenta, acaba 8, de
And with Sordo in second, it could be a great weekend for the home crowds.
Lenta, 70. Izquierda 6 rápida, situar. 6 rápida, situar para derecha 5 corta. 5 corta para izquierda 7 a fondo, Jocuneta. Para derecha 8, Fernando Fin. Para izquierda 5 lenta, doble.
Sebastian Loeb is back where he expects to be, at the head of the field. His experience will be telling him to be cautious on this stage. Look at the amount of gravel that has been pulled up from the cuts onto the stage by the earlier runners. This could quite easily cause a loss of grip.
Sur caution 43, ferme 90 moins gravier. 80 mètres. Gauche 110 sur plus semi-longue pas corde. Sur droite 144 moins ferme 100. Sur attention, gauche en plus longue d'arcorde gravier.
Good start today for you?
No, it's okay. Stupid stage, but it was okay. There's a lot of big stone on the road. It's impossible to drive. Just think you will have a 10 puncture and you will break everything on the car. So it's not interesting to push in this condition.
Loeb upped his advantage to over 30 seconds on that stage, and confirmation there of Benguet's move up to fourth. And one for the record books. Marcus Gronholm, Mikko Hirvonen and Francois Duval were equal fastest on that stage, a three-way tie. Mikko Hirvonen's stage 7 performance, showing that the Fords are back up to full pace. Hirvonen moves up 2 places to 12th on stage 8, but he still needs to make up another 2.5 minutes to get back into the points. So the Ford salvage job is underway. Gronholm recovered 1 place in the previous stage, and his aim might be to get into a podium position. That would require him to make up around a minute and a half over the next 2 days.
8, oikein nopea leikkaa. Ja vasen eri miinus ahdas.
Whatever happens, he's shown that the Focus can compete with the Citroën Zara on tarmac. It might not be as quick as the Citroën, but development to lower its centre of gravity means it performs better through the bends. And it helps Gronholm to move up another 2 places to 7th on stage 8.
7, vasen nopea leikkaa suppuun. Oikein eri jouhea leikkaa. 5, vasen pitkä eri tiukka. Jatkuu vasen hidas kirraa.
Petter Solberg has won on tarmac before, but that was on the wet roads in Corsica in 2003. In these conditions, his setup is not quite up to the job. And Solberg loses another place as Jan Kopecky in the Skoda goes ahead of him on this stage.
Levá 3, travička 200. Kola dobrý. Levá 2 plus přes horizont 150. Horizont středem 50. Pro brzdi hop pravá 5 minus bacha z vodidla 150. Pro brzdi levá 3, 4 přes horizont travička 60. Pravá 3 travou.
Danny Sordo along with Xavier Pons still flying the flag for the home nation. And here's the rally leader. Let's see how he handles one of the quickest sections of the rally.
80 mètres, droite 120 cordes jette fort, et gauche 130 pas corde, 100 mètres, gauche à fond corde légère.
The telemetry readout at the bottom of your screen showing his speed, the rev counter, gear selection, and the red lights show when he's braking.
80 mètres, droite 140 bon cours, 200
He's
mètres.
just short of 200 kilometers per hour there.
et droite 150 corps de jette, 100 mètres, droite 130 plus 1000 corps de déleste fort.
And see here how he uses the cuts to keep speeds as high as possible.
100 mètres, attention, droite 100 mètres plus corps de légère, et gauche 110 plus 1000. Sur droite à fond corde.
Loeb looking at his best there, but he actually lost a few seconds to Sordo. Pons remains third, and Marcus Gronholm back into the top 8 in 7th. We spoke about the improvements to the Ford Focus earlier, and with the help of Virtual Spectator, we can see this in action. Sebastian Loeb's Citroën definitely faster than Gronholm's Focus on this straight, flat-out section of Stage 8. When we jump ahead to a twistier section, Gronholm's Focus, thanks to those advances in design and balance, looks to have the advantage. Join us after the break to see if Gronholm continues his charge up the leaderboard. Welcome back to day 2 of the Rally Catalunya. The Spaniards love their rallying, and there are thousands out on the stages today. Many who will be closely following the progress of Daniel Sordo and Xavi Pons. Peter Solberg always has a big following wherever he is competing in the world, but his fans have little to cheer about at the moment, this spin costing him time. He also feels he took the wrong tyres this morning. Solberg dropping down the leaderboard, but his great rival Marcus Gronholm is going in the other direction. The Finnish driver goes in front of Solberg on this stage, up to 9th.
Jatkuu oikein, eri 4 ja vasen hidas.
Gronholm now has Jan Kopecky in his sights. He's now less than 15 seconds in front of Gronholm. And Alex Bengay is now coming into Gronholm's range. But for the moment, the Frenchman is concentrating on what's in front of him as he decreases the gap to Xavi Pons in 3rd. But Pons still has a healthy advantage of nearly 30 seconds. Loeb is fastest on this stage, his first stage win of the day. Loeb re-establishes his advantage over Sordo. His lead nearly 40 seconds now. Gronholm continues his improvement, he's now 6th, as Solberg drops to 7th. Next, it's the service stop.
Petter, you're going down fast.
Well, we had the spin now and we had the soft tire on. Not perfect, but that's how it is. We tried to go with a soft one to see if we got more traction, but it didn't work.
How frustrating is this period for you? Because you're way off the pace in reality.
Yeah, of course we were far away, definitely, but we will see. We will put all the tire back on now, so see if we can climb a little bit again.
You must be looking forward to the gravel again.
This is something we have to go through, and that's how it is.
Marcus, lightning quick this morning. Can you go all the way to the podium?
I think it's difficult. The gap is quite big, so I don't know what we can do, but fourth position is possible, I guess.
Are you happy with your driving? Because you seem to have just really upped your game, a new level of expertise for you on the asphalt, really.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, the car is good and I feel good in the car, so the times are now very good. So that's nice to see, and we will see then in Corsica what we can do there.
Zevi Pons enters the afternoon stages with nearly 30 seconds between him and the man in fourth, Alex Bengay. A good position, but he can't afford to back off.
A esquerra, menys curta rona rail per dreta.
But he's off.
¿Se va a quemar o qué? Párale.
Clear to see what happened on the replay. He's caught out by one of those patches of gravel that has been dragged into the road. So everybody behind Sordo shuffles up a position. Huge disappointment for Zevi Pons.
Chevy, the dream of a Spanish podium is over. What happened?
Yeah, in the last stage, in the slow corner, and a little understeering, a lot of gravel in the corner, and outside the road it's not possible continue, but the car is good, no problem, and maybe tomorrow continue.
You must feel very disappointed.
Yeah, because in my house, a lot of support of public, but okay, it's the race.
Former Citroën driver Francois Duval has been battling away with Subaru's Stefan Sarazan all day. He moves up to 7th and is closing in on Petter Solberg. Gronholm into stage 11 now, and he is in pursuit of Jan Kopecky.
7. Oikein tiukka kivi sisällä. 5. Vaseri eri 8. Oikein ahdas leikkaura.
I tried to go for a podium, but it's not, it's not really easy. Still, it's a long way, and okay, it's better than nothing.
Jan Kopecky finished 8th here last year, his best WRC finish. He has a great chance to beat that in 2006, but he's under pressure from Gronholm here. There's the time he needs to stay ahead.
Pravá 6 minus kolej. Váže levá 6 minus utáhne 6.
He's not quick enough.
Pravá 5. Dobrý? No. Auto funguje? Jo. Ale ty jsi naměřil. 17.02,5.
Yeah, and you probably won't want me to tell you this, but Marcus has got past you, so you've lost 4th place.
It doesn't matter because I think that Marcus is the best driver, and it's a very good car and he's pushing very hard, but it doesn't matter.
Alex Bengay in the Peugeot 307 will probably be feeling the same as Kopecky. It should only be a matter of time before he succumbs to the Gronholm charge. He survives through this stage though. Sordo has a good cushion though. He will be thinking about making it home for his first WRC podium. keep putting in the times to keep Sordo behind, but nobody has more experience of defending a lead than the reigning world champion. Loeb's lead over Sordo still nearly 30 seconds. Gronholm now just over 15 seconds behind Bengay, with one stage to go on this second day. Find out if Gronholm takes that third position after the break. Before we see the final stage, this is what's been happening down the leaderboard at Rally Catalunya. Subaru's Stefan Sarazan currently holds the last point-scoring position. He's 8th. Following an incident on stage 4 yesterday when he was held up by Jari-Matti Latvala's stranded car, Gilles Panizzi has been given a nominal time at a stewards meeting this afternoon. That helped him move up to 9th. Manfred Stoll is one place behind in 10th.
Bloßwechsel kurz, 50, links 4, macht auf Langfahrt.
Mikko Hevonen is 11th, over a minute off the point-scoring positions.
Lyhytvasen K-tiukka sisältä käännä ura 8, oikein K-tiukka pidä skoraa 6.
He was lucky to survive that moment on stage 10. Andreas Eigner is the second of the Red Bull Skodas in 13th. Matthew Wilson is 14th.
Very fast square left. 8 seconds behind Eigner. 30. Left 2 plus fast.
He got that corner wrong on stage 8. On to the final stage, and this is Francois Duval on his way to taking 6th place from Petter Solberg. Marcus Gronholm entered the stage 15 seconds behind Alex Bengay. He has 16 kilometers to make up that time and take third. But Bengay is making a fight of it. He loses time to Gronholm, but not enough to lose third place. No late dramas for Loeb. He makes it through the final stage and will end the day as leader. No problems for Daniel Sordo in that stage either. He is still second. Bengay in third now, just 4.1 seconds ahead of Gronholm. Jan Kopecky remains 5th.
Marcus, just 4 seconds away from a podium. You can do this, can't you?
Yeah, I think so. It can be okay, and that's a target for tomorrow. Maybe I don't need to do fastest times. I can just check what Bengay is doing. That's it.
The problem tomorrow is Marcus Gronholm just behind you. Can you keep him behind?
No. Marcus is coming back very, very quick on us, so it's impossible for us to be faster. So it's not a big problem. We have to continue on this way.
Danny, another great day for you, and it looks like it's going to be second and your first podium.
I don't know. We will see. The day tomorrow is long at the moment. And I don't know, no? I think it's possible, but tomorrow 4 states more, difficult now.
Sebastian, you must be looking forward to spraying the champagne tomorrow.
Yes, I hope it will be possible. For the moment, it's going well. We are leading more than 30 seconds and 4 stages to go, so everything is going well.
Join us tomorrow to see if Loeb and Daniel Sordo claim the big prizes. Until then, you can find all the news from day 2 at WRC.com.